12th standard business mathematics exercise 1.1. In that first subdivision, find the rank of each of the following matrices. First question, 5, 6, 7, 8, that is 2 by 2 matrices is given. So first we'll have to write the order, okay. So order of the given matrix, we'll just take this matrix as A. So order of A is equal to 2 by 2. Now the rank is equal to row of A, you can write. So rank should be always less than or equal to 2 because we have only 2 by 2 matrices. So either it should be equal to 2 or it should be less than 2. Okay. So we can write first rank is row of A which is less than or equal to 2. Now let A is equal to, we'll just write the given matrices. It is 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we'll have to find determinant of A. So determinant of A is equal to determinant of 5, 6, 7, 8. So you all know how to find your determinant. If you have studied in your 11th standard itself. Just multiply this main diagonal element. 5 8s are 40 you will have minus inbuilt minus. Then 7 6 are 42. So 40 minus 42 will have minus 2 which is not equal to 0. So first is for the rank, we should have some numbers, any number either it is positive or negative, it should not be equal to 0. Then if you have like that, whichever matrices it is that, then you can declare that as a rank, okay. So 2 by 2 matrices we are getting the answer as minus 2 which is not equal to 0. Therefore you can declare your answer row of A, that is nothing but your rank, which is equal to, in 2 by 2 matrices only we are getting, therefore rank is equal to 2. Otherwise row of A is equal to 2. So this is the answer for your first question, first subdivision. Second question, 1 minus 1, 3 minus 6. Okay. First we'll write order of A. So order of A is equal to, again you can see 2 rows and 2 columns are there. So you can write 2 by 2. Now rank is equal to row of A. Again it should be less than or equal to 2 only because only 2 rows and 2 columns is there. So it should be less than or equal to 2. Now let A is equal to, your given matrices 1 minus 1, 3 minus 6. So now we'll have to find determinant of A. Determinant of A is equal to determinant of 1 minus 1, 3 minus 6. So the value of the determinant is multiplying these two diagonal numbers. 1 into minus 6 is, will get minus 6. Minus from the format, again minus is there, so we'll just give bracket. Now 3 into minus 1 is minus 3. So which is equal to minus 6, minus into minus is plus 3, which is equal to minus 3, and that is not equal to 0. Therefore in your 2 by 2 matrices we are getting the number, so we can declare the answer, that is rank of A is equal to, in 2 by 2 matrices only we have got number, okay. So we can give the answer as row of A is equal to 2. Third question, again your 2 by 2 matrices is given 1, 4, 2, 8, okay. So first the order of A is, we have got 2 by 2 matrices, so we can give 2 by 2. Therefore the rank will be, rank you can declare as row of A which is less than or equal to 2. The same condition only, since we have got only 2 rows and 2 columns, so 100% the result will be less than or equal to 2, okay. So let A is equal to your given matrix, okay. So 1, 4, 2, 8. Now determinant of A we'll have to find it, which is equal to determinant of 1, 4, 2, 8. So the value of the determinant is 1 into 8 is 8 minus 2 4s are 8. 8 minus 8 is equal to 0. Now we can see we have got the answer as 0, okay. So therefore the rank cannot be 2. So we'll have to see single elements, that is 1 by 1 row and 1 column we'll have to see. So if you see 1 row and 1 column, that is 1 number will be there. So any number if it is there, then that is a rank, okay. You can see this also, 1 row and 1 column will be there, so that is 4. So you have got a number over there. Anything you can take and see, any element you can take and see, you will have some numbers other than 0. So therefore the rank of A is equal to 1. Okay, since we have not got answer in 2, therefore the rank is 1. Fourth question. Now we have got 3 by 3 matrices. Okay, 3 rows and 3 columns is there. So you can write your order of A as 3 rows and 3 columns. Therefore rank is row of A, which should be less than or equal to 3. Now we have got 3 row 3 columns, therefore it can be 3 or it should be less than or equal to 3. Okay, so when 3 by 3 matrices is there, you can use this method. Okay, elementary transformation method, otherwise echelon format method. The name is echelon format method, otherwise elementary transformation method. Okay, for that what you'll have to do is just write your matrices as it is. A is equal to 2 minus 1 1, 3 1 minus 5 1 1 1. And first step what you'll have to do is, in your first row and first column, that is in this place, you should have a smallest number, that is less than these two number you should have it. Otherwise fix that 1 should be there always. If you are able to make 1, you can make it, otherwise see that it should be the smallest number here. So now you can see 1 is here and 2 is here. So what I am going to do is interchange your row 1 and row 3. Okay, so I'll just write the condition here. So whatever you are doing, you'll have to write the condition and then make the changes over there. Okay, so your row 1 and row 3 I'm going to interchange. So R1 interchanging, double side arrow you should give. So this means interchanging. Okay, so R1 interchange to R3. So now R3 has to be gone to first one and R1 has to come here. Okay, so 1 1 1, that is your R3. I am writing in R1. Now R2 is there as it is 3 1 minus 5, and your R1 has to come to R3. So 2 minus 1 and 1. So this you can write approximately equal to. Okay, so now the next condition is, so for your echelon form what you have to do is, first you should make this place 0. That is your second row first column element should be 0, and your third row first column element you should make 0. Again the third row second column element you should make 0. So I'll just write here how to make your zeros is, you can have any number here, but this place it has to become 0. Again in this place it has to become 0. Again in this place it has to become 0. That is, in your triangular format you should make 0, otherwise you should get 0. Then this form is called as echelon format. So we'll have to make some arrangements and try to get these 3 zeros. Okay, so for that what you'll have to do is, so I'm going to multiply whatever number is here, this place we'll have to make 0. Okay, and that too using your R1 only you'll have to make 0. So whatever number is here, just multiply in your row 1 and subtract it, you'll get your answer. Okay, so I'll just write here R2, we are going to convert it. So R2 is again R2 minus, this number is 3, that 3 has to be multiplied with R1. So 3 R1. Your next condition, same way here, we need 0 over there, but we have got 2. Same, this 2 has to be multiplied in row 1, again subtracted from here R3. Okay, so R3 is same R3, whichever you are starting, the same thing you'll have to start here. Here also you can see R2 means R2 have started, R3 means R3 minus this 2 we are going to multiply. Okay, so 2 R1. So I'll just do this both in the rough column and then get back the answer here. Okay, so your first one is R2 gives R2 minus 3 R1. Your R2 is your row 2, so row 2 is this one. So first write that on top, 3 1 minus 5. Then what you'll have to do is multiply by 3, that is R1 has to be multiplied by 3. So now row 1 is this, all these 3 numbers that has to be multiplied by 3. Okay, so I'll get 3 3 3 here. So I'll just write that 3 3 3. Now we'll have to subtract this. This is your condition. Okay, so we'll have to subtract it. For the second row you'll have to change your symbol over there, because everywhere you got plus means minus, plus means minus, plus means minus. Okay, so 3 minus 3 you'll get 0, 1 minus 3 is minus 2, minus 5 minus 3 is minus 8. Now this is your row 2. Again for row 3 the same condition, I will just write the condition here. Row 3 is row 3 minus 2r1. So row 3 is here 2 minus 1 1. So 2 minus 1 1 in your first row. Then 2 into r1. So r1 has to be multiplied by 2. So you'll get 2, 2 and 2 here. So just write here 2, 2 and 2. Now again you'll have to subtract it. So change the symbol. Pluses they give minus. Pluses here give minus. Again pluses they give minus. Now you can cancel this. It will become 0. Minus 1 and minus 2 adding you'll get minus 3. 1 minus 2 you'll get minus 1. Now we'll just take these two answers and write it here. Okay, your row 1 is there as it is. So 1, 1, 1. Row 2 we have got this answer. So just write that answer 0, minus 2 and minus 8. Row 3 this answer 0, minus 3, minus 1. So now we have got both these zeros here. Okay. So we should make this number 0. That is your third row second column element we should make 0. Before that, if you go to first row again, you will get your 1 over there. Just see 0 minus 1, again you will get 1. So for the third row second column element, what you will have to do is, you should go to your row 2 only, don't go to row 1. Okay. So only for these zeros, that is to make your second row first column element 0, you will have to go to row 1. Again third row first column element 0, you will have to go to your row 1. Okay. So for these two you will have to go to row 1, but when you are making here 0, you will have to go to row 2 only. Because if you go to row 1, that 1 will come back again. So again the 0 making a 0, it will become a big problem. Okay. So we'll just go to row 2. And before that you can see here 2 is common here. So you can divide by 2. So R2 gives R2 divided by 2. If anything is common, you can divide it first and make a smaller number. Okay. So what you will get is 1, 1, 1. That is your row 1 is there as it is. And your row 2 you will have to divide by 2. Okay. So 0, minus 1, minus 4. So each number I am going to divide by 2. So I will get this answer. And this is there as it is. 0, minus 3 and minus 1. Now I have got minus 1 here. So if I multiply by 3 and subtract it, you will get the answer 0. Okay. So don't go here again. Now this 3 has to be multiplied to your row 2. Okay. So row 3 is same row 3 minus 3R2. So we'll just write this here. R3 gives R3 minus 3R2. So write your R3 as it is 0, minus 3, minus 1. So now R2 has to be multiplied by 3. So this row 2 has to be multiplied by 3. So 0, minus 3, minus 4 3s are 12 you will get. Now 0, 0 you will have 0. So since we have got minus, you can change the symbol. Okay. So since minus is there, you can give plus. Again minus is there, give plus. Now minus 3 and plus 3 will go. You will get 0 over here. Minus 1 and plus 12 is there. So you will have 11. Now again you will have to write the same thing. First row is same 1, 1, 1. Second row is also same 0, minus 1, minus 4. And your third row answer only we have got it here. So 0, 0 and 11. So now check whether you got the echelon format, otherwise the triangular format. So we have made all these 3 zeros here. So we have got that zeros. Now you will have to check how many rows are without zeros. Okay, that is non-zero rows, we will have to find it. So number of non-zero rows is equal to, see your first row you have got number. Okay. Even in your second row we have got numbers. Again in your third row also we have got at least one single number should be there. Okay. So this is one row, again non-zero row, this is also non-zero row, and this is also non-zero row. So 0 rows means all the rows should become 0. That should have 0. If it is like this 1, 1, 1, 0, minus 1, minus 4. Then if your last row is 0, 0, 0, this is only 0 rows. Okay. So that is, if any one element has a number other than 0, then that is called as a non-zero row. Okay. So now you can see here we have got numbers. So this is one non-zero row. Again here also you got number, this is one more non-zero row, but everywhere this is 0, so this is not a non-zero row. Okay, so 1 and 2 rows are there, non-zero rows, but here you can see, this is for your example only. Okay, but here you can see first row you've got a non-zero row, second row also you've got a number, third row also you've got one single number is there, one element is with number. Okay, so 1 2 3 non-zero rows are there, so you can write the number of non-zero rows is equal to 3. Therefore rank is depends on your non-zero rows only. So how many non-zero rows we are writing, that is your rank. Okay, so therefore rank of A, otherwise row of A is equal to, since your 3 non-zero rows are there, you can declare your answer as 3. Therefore rank of A is equal to 3. So this is the answer for your first question, fourth subdivision.